Hello, first graders. The first thing you do is always the same. Pick up your pencil and write your name. This week's lessons were 57 and 58. We worked on U, consonant, magic E, as well as a review of the other vowel, consonant, magic E. Our first word today is going to be the word Eve, like in New Year's Eve. So we have 3 letters, but 2 sounds. Eve. And then we have that star there. Hopefully you remember what that star means. Eve. And I know my mouth looks like it might be making a sound like in F, but if you remember, there's another letter other than F that has that same mouth placement. So Eve. All right. Your next word is going to be the word these. These. Ease. These. And I'm going to let you know that Z sound in the word these is not a Z. So what other letter can make that Z sound, but is not a Z? So the is. And then remember, we have that star there to remind you of something special. Is. These. And if you notice here, first graders, I have a line, which means this word starts with a digraph. All right, the next word is going to be the word stone. S-t-o-n. S-t-o-n. And then remember, we have that magic letter right there. S-t-o-n. Stone. For number 4, we have the word use. Use. 3 letters or 2 sounds, 3 letters. And this one also does not have a Z in it. So remember to think about what other letter sounds like a Z but isn't. Use. Our next word is going to be the word cute. 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 And I just want to point out, first graders, I hear a k sound. Remember, A, C has A, O, and U. K has the other 2, I and E. So to decide here, is it going to be a K or a C for cute? Cute. All right, so hopefully you'll be able to figure that out. Cute. Cute. There we have that star there. All right, number 6 is tube. Okay, this one sounds a little different. It sounds more like an ooh, but if you listen really carefully, I'll help you out with it. Tube. 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 So it's got that funny sound to it. Tube. 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 3 sounds, 4 letters. Go ahead, pause the video if you need a little more time to double check your words. Number 1 is Eve. Number 2 is these. Number 3 is stone. Number 4 is use. Number 5 is cute. And number 6 is tube. Tube. All right, now we'll go down to our heart words. Heart word number 1 is who. Who. We have owls. Who. Who. Heart word number 2 is by. By. Remember, there's no I in by. All right, for our new words this week, we have the word one. How do you spell one? And then hopefully you remember. And I want you to think about this. There's no W in one, okay? It's a vowel. And then the N sound and then another vowel. How do you spell one? Mm-hmm. All right, first graders, if you can spell one, you can also spell once. So we have that starts the same as one, the next letter is the same, and then you just gotta smush a C in between the consonant and the last vowel here. So remember, if you can do one, you can write once, just sneak a C in there. How do you spell one? Mm-hmm. How do you spell once? Mm-hmm. All right. If you need a little more time, please pause the video. Again, number 1 is who, 2 is by, 3 is one, 4 is once. Sentence number 1 is Pete has a, excuse me, note for me. Pete has a note for me. Say it back. Pete has a note for me. 6 words, starting off with P, Pete. Make sure to start that word with a capital letter. That's why that C is there. P, eat. All right, P, eat. And we have that magic E there. Pete has, as, as. This is not a Z. Okay? As. Pete has a note. Oat. Oat. And here we have that star again. Oat. Pete has a note for or. 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 For me. E. E. Pete has a note for me. Don't forget your punctuation. Did you start with a capital letter? Are there spaces between your words? Does it look right? Reread it. Does it sound right? Double check. Did you get 6 words in that sentence? All right. Sentence number 2 also has 6 words. Where can I see a mule? Where can I see a mule? All right, let's talk about the word where. Okay, we have a digraph right there, so that's why that line is there. So a digraph, make sure to capitalize that first letter. And remember, this is a digraph. And for the other part of the word where, remember, double the E with an R in the middle. Where? K, ah, k, ah, This is an ah, first graders. Remember, C has A, O, and U. K has the other two. K, ah, Where can I s, e, s, e? So first sound in C makes sense. And guess what? It is not a letter C. And then we have a line here which tells us 2 letters. S, E, where can I see a mule? Mule, mule, mule. Where can I see a mule? What kind of punctuation do we need? Where can I see a mule? Double check. Did you start with a capital letter? Did you get the punctuation in there? Are there spaces between your words? Are your D's and P's and Q's and those letters all facing the right direction? Remember, you have a tool on your desk that will help you if you're not sure. And when you are done, please go ahead and put it in the I'm done, but make sure to double check everything before you put it there. Then you can play roll and read if there's enough time. Great work, first graders.